This site is relatively new and we try to get the on-page SEO stuff right, but our team is quite inexperienced with SEO. So would it be great to have someone who's good take a look at it? Since we are using MLB already, I guess off-page SEO is less of a concern. Excuse me. We just want to know what we can do more in terms of on-page SEO, i.e. internal linking, how meta tags, so that we can get the best results from your off-page, and backlink building. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the off-page real quick, and we can just quickly move on. So like you said, it's got 11 referring domains. He's just starting to pop up for some traffic and some keywords. Just like the last site we looked at, really we're just at the very beginning of the ranking process for this website. And there's 11 referring domains there. Even if we wanted to audit the off page, I would say it's not even worth your time auditing it at this point, because there's just not much to audit with 11 referring domains, right? Not much you can do wrong. And if you did everything wrong, you can still correct it very easily just by being natural. And we're doing off page for this one, so I know we'll be building from this point, we'll just be building a bunch of homepage links with natural anchors, some niche edits, some guest posts, maybe some additional foundational link building like pillow links, diversity links, that type of stuff, some social signals. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's go ahead and I guess look at the site itself. Nick.
Yep.
How big is it? Looks like we've got about 136 indexed pages. What niche are they in?
It's like
kind of like Bitcoin
hardware.
things, kind of crypto type thing, crypto drilling, mining. Okay, cool.
Yeah, for the most part, it looks like it's like a kind of like
homepage has an one H1 and one H2, and that's the only H tags on the entire homepage. Probably gonna want to add more content to your homepage for sure. Sorry, what were you saying? Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, just that it's basically just like an informational site on different companies involved in this stuff, gives overviews, etc.
Well, it looks like they
But I'm
have
not even
services.
seeing like.
Oh, I guess that's not their own services, huh?
And then whenever you look at it, I'm not seeing a single like affiliate link or anything. It's just
It's like a
purely
resource site,
information.
huh?
Yeah, resource site. There you go.
Well, maybe they plan to monetize later, try to
Could
set
be.
up all these things with affiliates and stuff. Yeah, right now you're right. It looks like just
I do like the way it's set up. As far
actually
as
no,
what
those
it
are.
is.
Oh no, you're right. It's like a directory type thing.
Yeah, I don't see a single kind of like monetizable link or anything like that. No. There's a lot of inner pages. I don't see any interlinking. But then again, like, at the same time, it'd be weird to put an interlink to another company because it looks like all these pages are individual company profiles.
Yeah.
And so interlinking to other links, might not be the best, but or like
Should
make
make
the
sure you're
most
at least linking
sense.
back up to the category, back up to
Right. Back up to the category at least. And then you could even maybe use like a related posts plugin or something like that for the bottom that shows other company profiles at the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's true. That's a good idea. I like
Just to
that.
move something around. But overall,
Do they have a blog or
falls-
anything?
no, well, not that I see.
Let's look at one of these. Let's look at one of the. What what I also don't like, for example, I'll just say that like for basically your manufacturers page, your H1 at the top is just manufacturers. Like it's very not descriptive. And your inner page URL is just like your domain name / manufacturers.
Yeah.
And these are not just normal manufacturers. This is a specific type of manufacturer. So I would say, you're not really optimized at all for ranking this page for anything, because you don't want to rank it for the word manufacturers, obviously not, because like I said, it's much more specific than that. So you'd want to look into actually optimizing these pages. And yeah, so it's basically just an H1 tag up at the top. Let me make sure it's even an H1 tag. Yeah, so again, this page only has one H1 and one. This one has a little bit more. This is weird because it's got like 3 of the okay, no, they're marked as H4s. All the each manufacturer is marked as an H4. So you're probably gonna want to get those manufacturers marked as H2s and just leave the H1 as up at the top. And then yeah, more descriptive heading up there. So, and more descriptive URL slug as well could probably be a good idea. If you start changing URL slugs, you're definitely going to want to let us know in MLB, so we don't build links to your old URLs, and make sure you're 301ing the old stuff to the new ones. But yeah, I mean, Google's not going to know what to do with this page, right? There's not enough here, and you're probably going to want to add some content maybe at the bottom with more information about this list, just to give Google more stuff to work with, right? Leave the list up at the top because I think it's very like user friendly. You know, it's nice and clean looking. I like the design of everything. It's real easy, but yeah, just think about someone who doesn't know what this website is and they land on this manufacturers page. They're gonna have no idea. Like, manufacturers for what? Like, what are these things? Just a list of companies, and the bottom says what to be on the list.
I had to look it up, but their URL is actually the service. I just wasn't familiar with the term. I thought it was branded, but it is like the actual service. So they've got that going for them. Wait, at least.
Say it again.
The URL.
For what?
Their URL, like the actual TLD, so
okay, yeah.
blank dot whatever is actually like that's a term for this business. Yeah.
Okay.
Or for that service.
I still think they should like improve like the H1s and stuff. So maybe maybe they don't change the URL slug because that could be repetitive then, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it could be. But there's probably ways to inject a little bit more you know, relevance at least by doing what you said. So I think that'd be worthwhile.
For sure. And then yeah, more content at the bottom of the page, and change the H1 for sure. Maybe you don't change the URL slug, but you can change the H1.
Go ahead and get some linking going in the footer as well. Like, I'm not seeing a privacy policy. I'm not seeing terms of service or any, you know, the stuff that
not much for EAT going on here at all. Actually, 0 EAT.
Yeah.
So look up our podcast with Kyle Roof, EEAT. It's an acronym. Important stuff these days. Basically, want to show Google that your website is legitimate and you're like a real company and with real people behind it, and you're doing all the real things that companies do to show people that they're trustworthy and legitimate. Yeah. Yeah, like you should get a footer, get some interlinking going on in the footer. You're probably going to want to start like a blog reel as well, get some blog content going, because I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff you can blog about this, and then you can use the blog to interlink, do a bunch of interlinking to you know, all these other pages you've got built. But yeah, as far as it stands right now, I feel like this website is going to have a pretty tough time ranking for anything. Even with us building links to it, I mean, you might start ranking kind of tangentially for like some of these like companies that you've built all these pages for, right? If they don't have, I mean, it depends how big they are. They probably have a bunch of their pages on their own. They're going to rank on page 1, their social profiles, articles about them, different pages on their website, their YouTube channel, their socials, all that stuff will probably rank above you. I just feel like, yeah, it's going to be a hard time getting any traffic and stuff to the site unless you start optimizing it a bit better and get a blog rolling, and yeah, do some interlinking, some EAT. Actually quite a lot to be desired on the website. But I will say the good thing about the website is I really like how it looks. It's like, it looks very professional and nice and clean. I really,
it's a good starting point. Yeah, it's just missing a little like content, you know.
Yeah, it's a good like slate to build on, right? But as far as SEO goes, yeah, quite a bit lacking here. Do you have anything left to say on this one, Nick?
No. I mean, that's about it. Just add some content, optimize a few things, but good to go.
Cool. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.